In this video, you'll see how to use Seer AI to take a statement of objectives for an IT services project, like the one you see here, and quickly build an intelligent cost model and data-driven estimate. With Seer AI, we can rapidly extract from the 20-page document all of the essential information to produce a structured breakdown of the required work. This provides a clear visual representation of the size and scope of this project. Additionally, Seer AI characterizes and sizes each work element using a library of knowledge bases and key technical parameters. The result is an instant cost model that can answer critical questions about the cost, schedule, and risks associated with this project. Let's begin a new chat session with the Project Assistant agent. Simply attach the 20-page statement of objectives document to the chat and select a prompt from the library that has been intentionally engineered for this type of task. This first prompt is going to build out a preliminary work breakdown structure outline and WBS dictionary, essentially isolating all the information needed to produce a project estimate. The advantage here is that even if the user knows very little about the contents of this document or is less familiar with this particular subject matter domain, the agent will identify the most cost-critical information. This allows the user to begin building a data-driven cost model based on these requirements. Notice how Seer AI has provided a clear executive summary, key characteristics and cost-driving characteristics, in addition to the WBS outline and dictionary. It's clean and easy to read. It's important to note that the prompt that produced this response can be customized and tailored to whatever details are important to the user and their use case. Next, simply copy the response and pass it off to the Seer estimation agent. Once again, we return to the prompt library to initiate the next step in the process. This prompt instructs the agent to build a work breakdown structure in the canvas based on the previous agent's work. With the prompt selected, simply paste the previous agent's response and hit send. This time, instead of just delivering a response, Seer AI will start to ask a few follow-up questions to ensure it has all the detailed information required to build a meaningful estimate. Notice how the agent has begun to document some ground rules and assumptions based on the information we've given it. These are all the key assumptions the agent needs to make in order to build a comprehensive estimate for this particular project. Capturing the assumptions in this way helps maintain traceability in the estimates produced, eliminating any sort of black box estimating. After analyzing our request and documenting the initial set of ground rules and assumptions, Seer AI asks the user several follow-up questions in an attempt to capture as much detail about the project as is available. For this demonstration, we'll provide some quick answers. Users are free to provide Seer AI with as much or as little information as they like. Regardless of the detail provided, Seer AI will document all the assumptions and user inputs that drive the estimate. Once questions are answered, the system proceeds to build out the work breakdown structure in the estimation canvas. The great thing about this approach is that all the assumptions the AI agent must make in order to fill in the blanks are handled automatically. The agent documents each decision, giving us fully traceable information about every choice it made to produce this estimate. If the agent feels that critical estimation information is still missing, it will continue asking questions. At any point, the user may instruct the agent to proceed without further questions. Here, the agent is instructed to make best guess assumptions and proceed. Notice how Seer AI is taking all the information we've provided and beginning to build out a work breakdown structure in the estimation canvas. It's assigning Seer knowledge bases to each element based on the context provided. It's also generating estimates on the key technical parameters that will drive the cost. All of these decisions have been documented in this ground rules and assumptions document. All this information can be seen listed here. As it completes, the user is presented with a well-structured WBS inside this easy-to-navigate estimation canvas. Now that we're ready to produce estimates in terms of hours and dollars, it's as simple as exporting all this work over to Seer IT. Here inside Seer IT, we have access to element-by-element cost model details and a data-driven cost estimate. All this in just under 5 minutes. With the deployment of 2 different saved prompts, 2 rounds of follow-up questions, and very little domain expertise on this particular set of requirements, we now have an intelligent cost model producing data-driven estimates. The result of this process is the ability for users to sit down with engineers, program managers, finance analysts, and key decision makers to discuss schedule, cost, and risks, making data-driven decisions about the future of the project. Thank you.